What's up, everyone? Man, I feel like the past couple years, man, it's been rough as Tennessee Titans fans, especially like the long term ones, the one that's been there for like thick and thin. I mean, you see all these players that grew up watching or watched for a very long time retire now, and it's completely different, man. It's completely different. I mean, you had like starting like for like Jarrell Casey, then you had Delaney Walker, now you have Brett Kern. I mean, it's sad, but you understand the reasoning. And again, we have to give our shout out to Brett Kern, the GOAT of special teams, one of the best players we've had on this team for a very long time. Been with the team since '09, the dark ages, and to see him not only go from a team that wasn't very good in the beginning and then finally make its run and finally get where the Tennessee Titans are today, which are a solid football team. It sucks, it really does suck, and it leaves kind of like a sour taste in your mouth. But at the same time, Brett Kern is amazing. One of the most consistent football players we've had on this team. Okay, let me know, guys, down below. Write down your favorite Brett Kern moment. And it's crazy, people from the outside, looking in and us talking about a punter. And you're like, what? Like, seriously, guys? You guys are really, really giving like all your time and devotion, and you guys are really stressing over a punter. Yeah, Brett Kern was amazing. He was, like I said, at one point in time, the best player on the Tennessee Titans football team. Not the most consistent and the best player was a punter. That's crazy. I mean, Brett Kern could do it all. And like I said, talking about coming from the dark ages when the team was really, really bad, been with the team for about around 15 years. The guy is a stud, great teammate, on and off the field. There was nothing wrong to say about Brett Kern, okay? About those dark times, I mean, you have these players like Jarrell Casey, like I said, Delaney Walker. Those players came and changed the franchise. They changed the Tennessee Titans. Just like, and Brett Kern is alongside with those players as they changed and groomed and made this franchise respected and what they are today. And they left their legacy. Delaney Walker left their legacy. Jarrell Casey left their legacy. Brett Kern, again, fills that role for a special teams player, is everything you wanted in a player, and he leaves his legacy now. And again, Tennessee Titans are actually thinking about, they're pretty good at getting special teams players. I mean, we've had, great kickers. Now we have the great punter, and running backs. That's our key things that we're really, really good at. Sometimes, I mean, quarterback, we had Steve McNair, and then we had our rough spot. And then for wide receiver, it's still up in the air on that. But enough about that. Let's talk about Brett Kern, okay? Like I said, one of my favorite moments was obviously, I think one of everyone's favorite moments is the when we played New England Patriots in the playoffs. We needed that punt, right? And he pinned them within the 1 yard line. It was like a line drive kick, kept on going, didn't go out of bounds, ran some time, and it just was a perfect play to give Tom Brady a couple shots to try to beat us in the game, and they couldn't do it. Ended up Logan Ryan picked them off and scored a touchdown. But just that consistency, it's something we're gonna miss sorely. I mean, obviously we have Stonehouse, and nothing against him. He's a good player, but I mean, to get to that level of a Brett Kern, where, man, it sucked punting, but at the same time you had Brett Kern there punting the ball. So I was just like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. He can pin them and stuff, and he was great at doing that. Just nothing but nice things to say when he had his press conference today for his retirement and Nissan Stadium, thanking the organization. And man, let me tell you, man, this guy, like I said, the Dark Ages, he's gone through. He was naming all the, which was funny. He was naming all the coaches that he's been with in the organization. He was, thanking Jeff Fisher, then Mike Munchak, and then Ken Wisenhunt, and then Mike Malarkey, and then finally Coach Rabel. It was nuts. I was like, man, like I said, this guy has gone through a lot of head coaches, a lot of changes, and he was stuck with us through thick and thin, and you got to give your hats off. I really think that, we should retire his jersey. People are talking about statues of Brett Kern, but whoa. I think a jersey, I think number 6 should be retired. A great role model, and I'm going to truly miss him. I mean, obviously, Titans Nation, all of us are going to miss Brett Kern, and luckily, I got that helmet right there, the dark blue one, got it signed. Hold on. Let's see if I can bring it down. Give me a second. Let me take the Vince Young stuff out. Oh, yeah. Look at this bad boy right here. Brett Kern, signed, 3-time Pro Bowler. Again, 3-time Pro Bowler punter, man. You can't beat that, man. Excellent career. Like I said, we're going to miss you. But it's always once a Titan. Wait, always once a Titan, always a Titan. Yeah, something like that. But yeah. And I also got a couple pictures of them. I don't know where it is, but again, thank you guys for watching. Remember, Mr. Titan annual event, September 16th at the Rudder. That's in Hendersonville. I forgot to mention that in the video, the last video. It's in Hendersonville, okay? 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. DJ raffles, DJ's raffles, and guest appearances. Hopefully, I can see y'all there. It's going to be a good time. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and always... Oh, wait, hold on. I had it backwards this time. Tighten up. Let's go.